I'm super excited today because we just got our smart spinning bike by Yisol, and the kids are working on putting it together with John. A friend of ours also got this bike, and so we can actually do bike parties at home, and there are 3 to 5 live courses every day. So once the kids get this put together, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and John and I will talk about our first impressions. So John and the kids put together the bike, and this is a sturdy bike. I was super impressed, and even John agrees. He has put together quite a few bikes. He used to work at a sports store, a used sporting store, and they put together a ton of bikes. So he's going to talk about this because even he was impressed. And this is a total game changer for us because juggling the kids and trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle and stay active, especially when it's about to get colder outside and we're not going to be wanting to be outside running or walking. We're not cold people, so we kind of stay inside. This gives us an opportunity to move.
Hey guys.
So what's your hot take on the bike?
Hot take is I like it.
I wonder what it is.
The kids like the bike. They think it's a toy.
Yeah, they keep playing with it. I didn't know what to expect because I'd never heard of that brand before, but it is really nice. So the frame is really sturdy. It's got a nice heavy flywheel. That's always a good gauge on how nice a bike is. It's like how heavy the flywheel is. I think it's technically a spinning bike. I don't think it advertises that it's a spinning bike, but it pretty much is. And spinning bikes are always way more durable than just like your regular average exercise bike. So I'm really impressed with it. I like it a lot.
And like, we're big people, and like, I feel super secure on it. Like,
yeah, I do too.
I've been on at-home machines before,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm gonna like fall over, or like it's not gonna hold me up.
It's just kind of like, wobbles back and forth a little bit.
This one is sturdy. So you said it's really smooth?
Yeah, I think it's super smooth. I gave it a long ride the other morning, and it was a very smooth ride for sure.
We've been fighting over it. We have like a sign-up sheet for it.
We have to
not really
for hours.
He doesn't.
I always wake up before she does that.
Yeah.
So
he's
get it first.
Yeah, he's doing it in the morning, and then I kind of do it either. If the kids are gonna watch a TV show, I'll do that, and I'll watch a show of my own on my phone because it has that little place for like a tablet or a phone to hold up. Oh God!
Oh God! You want to say hi?
They got donuts. Oh wow, that's pretty.
The other thing that's nice about it is the footprint of it is not very big. So like it's relatively skinny, it's not that long, and it has wheels in the front. So like we can just lift it from the back and move it around and kind of park it where we want to put it when we're not using it.
And that was like honestly one of my favorite parts, because if we're gonna have a bike, I don't want it like hiding in the basement because then we're not gonna use it. So we're actually just gonna leave it in the living room, and it's really stylish, but the bike is like, it's a sexy bike. It's sexy.
Cool. It's got a good look to it, yeah.
So we're just leaving it there. I mean, look at our house right now. It's fine. It's fine. What's a bike gonna do, right? But how many days do we have till Barbados?
22.
22 days. John and I are going to Barbados, so we are getting on that bike, getting fit, and we're getting fit so that we can eat everything that we possibly can, because we're going to an all-inclusive resort. This is our first ever all-inclusive resort, so we are stoked. They have a donut place. John is gonna love the donut place.
I'm gonna come back weighing like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
I'm gonna lose 10 pounds to go to vacation, but come back like at least 20 pounds heavier, I guarantee
What is
it.
it, like 1 step forward, 2 steps back?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just being healthy and active right now. And today I have a project that gives me a lot of anxiety, and that's switching out the kids' clothes, whether it's different sizes and different seasons. We're kind of at that time of year where both are happening. So I have to decide what we're gonna hold on to, what they still fit in and they can still wear. And I'm like an all or nothing person, which might or might not be the best strategy. So my strategy is usually all or nothing. So I wait until like they can't fit in that size anymore, or they're definitely not gonna be fitting into it in the next season. And then I go ahead and I donate all of it at once. I don't like having multiple sizes in the same closet because it stresses me out, because I don't know like, oh, are they gonna fit into this? I don't wanna check sizes every time I get them dressed. So that's my big project for the day. All right, so before I get Sawyer down for his nap, I wanted to jump into his closet and clear out some of his old clothes that he's not gonna be using, partly because they have been worn quite enough. They've been worn down. He might be a little too big for them, and also because of the seasonal change. And we keep his closet pretty bare for a couple of reasons. So one, I really don't like overloading the kids with a ton of clothes. That just leads to a bunch of clothes that isn't really gonna get worn, so I don't like that. But also because this is a potential foster room as well, because we have Sawyer's bed and then we also have a twin bed. And it's not entirely ideal. It depends on the ages of the kids, but we wanna make sure there's enough space in here to have both kids' clothes. So this is actually his 4T stuff, and it's seasonal. I went ahead, I think I bought these things or found them at a garage sale, so I went ahead and I hung them up ahead of time. But what I'd like to do is try to keep his hanging clothes to just one little section, which would give another child the majority of the closet. We also keep these open as well for kids in care. These are toy bins that they can use. And then Sawyer's actually only using 2 or 3 of these drawers. And also now that I'm in here, this is bothering me because we took some of the stuff out of the desk and like hid it away from Sawyer so he wouldn't play with it. But I think we can probably put that back. So what I'm gonna do for now is basically separate his 3T clothes. There's probably a couple of shirts I'd like to see him wear maybe 1 or 2 more times that I just love, like this banana sunglasses shirt. I'm pretty sure this came from Stitch Fix because it's adorable. Another Stitch Fix shirt is this pineapple with sunglasses. Love the bright colors. It's really hard to find with boys' clothes. And then this super classy dinosaur shirt. So I might save these. Oh, and the Love More. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm gonna hold on to those just in case we have, I don't know who gave that to us, but I am not a fan. It's a little weird. This one's cute. Actually, Darcy wore this as well. It was a gender neutral shirt, and so I liked buying that kind of stuff for Darcy because we didn't know what our family would look like in the future. So he was able to wear some of that. And he didn't wear this too much either, so I'm gonna set that aside in case he can wear it. But everything else is going to go. He's worn it quite a bit. Also, his pajamas have been worn down quite a bit as well, so and they're getting a little tight, so I'm gonna get rid of those. And we probably only have another week or 2 of short weather, so I might hold on to a couple of pairs of shorts, making sure that they match the shirts that we're holding aside. And these, again, Stitch Fix always has the cutest stuff, so I'm gonna definitely hold on to these. But everything else I think is gonna go in the donate pile. It's time to show you guys basically my process with all of this, and I know that very few people will find this interesting, but I feel like a lot of parents out there are gonna relate to this and the struggle. I know I'm not the only one. So because I cleared out Sawyer's closet first, I went ahead and I dug into his bin to see what clothes we had pre-bought. Some of these are from garage sales, some of them are from Darcy that I felt were somewhat gender neutral. And some of them we got on a great clearance and it was just too good of a deal to pass up. Most of them were 4T and 5T. I kept some of the 4T summer clothes in the bin because I don't think he's going to be able to wear them until the spring, and there's a chance he outgrows the size 4 at that point. But in which case, any clothes that is outgrown or not used, we just go ahead and we donate it, preferably to foster families or to families we're close with that have similar kind of like age kids. And I also have a big stack of 5T. So again, we've already started kind of collecting the 5T. And honestly, now that he's in 4T, and I'm going to show you guys kind of how much clothes he actually has, basically from now until he gets into 5T, what I do is I shop the sales. So if I'm looking at clearance and I'm in the boys section or the gender neutral section, I'll go ahead and I'll look at what they have on clearance and see if it's something that's going to fit the season that I think he's going to grow into it. And then this is all of his 4T, and I didn't end up folding the pants, but those are pants over there. It looks like we do need to supplement with some pants. This typically happens. It's really easy to buy the cute shirts and stuff like that, but finding pants, not as exciting to buy. So most of these pajamas are secondhand. There's actually just one brand new set, which are these, which I got on clearance. These two pairs I got at a garage sale, and then the Spider-Man, the Daniel Tiger, and the Incredibles were actually Darcy's. So he's like super set with pajamas. This is actually probably too many pairs of pajamas. I like to keep things a little bit minimalistic. We're definitely not a super minimalistic family, but I don't like having a ton of options because that just means a ton of laundry. I might look at some of the condition of the secondhand that were Darcy's and see if, you know, maybe we can go ahead and donate a couple pairs of those, because really 6 pairs of pajamas should be plenty. I also went ahead and hung up all of his shirts, and this is what makes it a little bit easier, I guess, to say goodbye to some of the smaller sizes and the clothes that I've gotten attached to, because, you know, as a parent, I do get attached to the clothes and the memories of the kids in the clothes. But then I find, you know, oh yeah, I remember when I bought that on clearance and it's super cute and I can't wait to see him in it. Dream big, super brightly colored. This was Darcy's, along with this Colorado shirt from my friend, and this Skyline, I think this is a Cincy shirt. Yeah, this is a Cincy shirt. I only love Sketty, Cheese, and my mama. So I'm excited to see him in those, and that's what makes it a little bit easier to say goodbye to the old stuff. And I can already see like Sawyer's brand, like his colors that he is going to be wearing most of the time. Like there's just a natural kind of like brown and neutrals, and then this like yellow and the navy, and like it's super cool. But we do have some pops of color in here. It's crazy to think that he is in this shirt because this is one that was Darcy's as well. But yeah, just a lot of long sleeve shirts. Got some gender neutral that Darcy wore as well. Super cute. This is this was from Target, and it's a Sgt. Pepper jacket, super cute for pictures. So a lot of tops. I'm gonna go ahead and see how full his closet gets with all of these. Definitely more clothes than I think he needs. And I might have to go to the store, the Once Upon a Child, which is secondhand clothes, and see if I can pick up maybe some jeans to kind of fill in here. A lot of sweatpants, a lot of comfy stuff. And then this was a new brand at Target, and I fell in love with it. It's Christian Robinson, super cool patterns and colors. So I got this set for him. Paid full price. So this is gonna be all of Sawyer's stuff. We're saying goodbye to this big bag of clothes, which is most of his 3T. And then some of the clothes that I had set aside that I just decided, you know, might be like this one. This was Darcy's, but has too much of a girl t-shirt cut. Not that I care too much, but because he has so much already, we're just gonna let it go. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate this and get it out of the house. And for those of you who think that I'm crazy for having anxiety about clothes and sizes and seasons and stuff like this, I'm gonna show you why I get so stressed out. So Darcy didn't have as much stuff set aside, just because as she's getting older, it's a little bit more difficult to plan ahead as far as seasons and, you know, what she's gonna grow in and out of. Right now she's in a 7-8, and so these are all summer size 8, so I went ahead and I'm setting those aside. She doesn't need them right now. These are actually uniform clothes, so I think I'm gonna put this in the donate, or maybe put it in with the foster new clothes in case we have kids who we meet, whether it's respite or a longer term placement, who need that. And I set aside, you know, here are the pants that are a size 8 that I'm gonna pull out and switch out for her shorts that she has right now. Again, these are ones that were brand new but super great deal. So this says $11.20 for these black jeans, but chances are there was an extra 50% off of that. So you're looking at brand new jeans for $5. I think the same with this. Yeah, $13.30, but chances are I paid even less for that as well. And then some clothes from garage sales. So this is all stuff that I'm gonna go ahead and put in her closet now, and go through her closet and just pull out some of the summer stuff that she's like on the verge of growing out of, that, you know, is not gonna fit her for next year. But this is why I have anxiety, because all of these right here, brand new clothes. Brand new, adorable mermaid dress, brightly colored t-shirts. I think outside of these shorts, all of these shorts, brand new. Brand new. size 7. So guess what? Didn't pull them out in time. And by next year, she is definitely not going to fit into a size 7. She's gonna be an 8 for sure. And so this is why, you know, for somebody like me, I don't like to waste. I don't like to waste money. You know, when we buy things, even if it's gonna be donated, that still serves a purpose. You know, I don't like wasting money when it comes to buying things that I intended to give to Darcy for her to wear and then have them stuck in a bin, totally forgotten. So this is what I try to avoid, but it happened because this past kind of season shift when we were going from the cooler weather of early spring into summer was when we did have 3 foster placements with us. We went through a lot of crazy things when they were displaced from us, which if you've been following us for a while, you know the whole deal with that. But I didn't get a chance to do this kind of like clothes switch out. Luckily though, I do have a neighbor that I know who has a girl who's about the same size as Darcy, maybe actually a little bit smaller, actually definitely a little bit smaller. But I know I'm gonna check with her first to see if she can use these because that girl is in foster care. And so if I can help a foster family, I'm gonna do that first. Otherwise, I'm gonna donate them to, you know, either our county because they tend to kind of know the families who are in need. So it's definitely not a loss, but this is why I have this anxiety. And Sawyer is about to wake up from his nap, so I'm gonna kind of put all of this back together. I'll put his clothes away when he wakes up, along with Darcy's, and I would say it's been a success. And before I go, we did receive some really big news today. So if you were able to watch this to the end, just to give you a little hint, we did get a decision on if we are going to be fostering in the future or not. More on that next week, so make sure that you are subscribed, your notifications are on. We'll also be posting more frequent updates on Instagram and TikTok, so follow us there as well. And if you want to give the spinning bike a try, don't forget you can get 10% off. This is an incredible bike. Anna and Sarah of Oh Wow Moment Mamas, they also got this bike, so we're excited to do virtual workouts together. Super, super great quality, so definitely take a look. If it's something you're interested in, make sure you use our code so that you can save that 10%. And now that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.